Week 6 of Season of the Wish starts now. We need to speak to Riven at the helm post-haste. Let's hop right into it. Okay, where are we going? Where are we going? This way. Oh, I should probably talk to you and get this quest, shouldn't I? Petra has come to me with a report straight from her Corsairs. An anomaly has appeared above the Dreaming City, and they are requesting input from any expert I may have. In this case, it seems you may be the likeliest expert. Mara tips her head to you, acknowledgement only semi-ironic. Visit the Dreaming City with Wishkeeper to investigate the celestial anomaly. That's neat and all. That's more catalyst-related stuff. Constellation lock. Travel to the Dreaming City with it. Yeah, no. I don't know if I'm ever going to have the time to do those because, man, I have been... New Year's resolutions are, they are happening.
The Techians have determined the trajectory of my final egg. It won't be within our reach for some time. A fortunate delay, according to Petra. She and the Techians have a plan. Guardians complain of the nature of Ahamkara, that we hoard secrets like you hoard weapons. Then you understand us. Why demand a river flow uphill? We all have our settled natures. This is an Ahamkara's. Once, it was Queen Mara's. She's been working to change herself, altering the river's course. I'm forced to trust this new Mara, despite what I am. As are you, despite what you are. You and I will see where the river flows.
Okay. The Techians have determined where the final egg is going to arrive, but it won't get there for some time. Riven is frustrated by the delay, and by general misunderstandings of Ahamkara. Guardians complain of the nature of Ahamkara, that we hoard secrets like you hoard weapons. Do you really gotta call me out like that, Riven? Really? Then you understand us why demand a river flow uphill. Mara once shared that nature, but she has been working to change herself. You and Riven both have no choice but to trust her, just as you and Mara have no choice but to trust Riven. And Riven says, you and I will see where the river flows. So, what's going to be the activity thing, then? Speak with Crow in the helm. Okay. We're going to talk to Crow, who we, should not be surprised about what he's going to say here, because I'm willing to bet it's going to be, I will be the one to travel over. We weren't supposed to know this for some time, but apparently, proofreading isn't Bungie's forte.
Guardian, I'm glad you're here. I've been thinking about what Riven said. If we have to pin all our hopes on a single person, there's one obvious choice. But I think I have a better idea. Now hear me out. If you go through the portal, there's no way we can send anyone in after you. You'd be out there on your own. But Mara and I share a bond. Even across the Ascendant Plane, I can always sense where she is. And the same goes for her. So, let me do it. If I go through the portal, Mara can use our connection to guide everyone through to, well, wherever I end up. I plant the beacon, and you come and kick the door down. Please, Guardian. I have to believe I was reforged in the light for a purpose. I can do this. We can do this. I just have to tell Mara.
Wow, what a shocking plot twist. Crow's been thinking about Riven's revelation that only one person can enter the portal, and he's got a new idea to throw into the ring. Now hear me out, he says. If you go through the portal, there's no way we can send anyone in after you. You'd be out there on your own. But Crow and Mara share a bond. They can find each other even across the Ascendant Plane. If I go through the portal, Mara can use our connection to guide everyone through to, well, wherever I end up. I plant the beacon, and you come and kick the door down. Firmly, Crow adds, I can do this. We can do this. We knew about this plot point from a week ago. Speak with Petra at the Hall of Okay, all right. This is starting to get very Final Fantasy XIV. Go here to talk to this person, go there to talk to this person, and now we have to go back to talk to another person. I mean, granted, I play a lot of Final Fantasy XIV, make no mistake, but this is not something I expect from Destiny.
The final egg lies in the heart of the confluence, where the Queen's throne sits in the Dreaming City. It's hidden in a far corner, inaccessible except through the dormant Oracle engine. Reactivating the engine would be trivial, if not for the Vex. We've been spending our focus on claiming eggs, while the Soul Divisive encircles our walls. Another threat to this system, and it's the Reef and its people that pay for it once again. War always comes with a cost, but every day seems to bring a new one. There's never time to rebuild. When this is done, if we're still standing, the Reef and its people come first for me. I hope I'll have your support in that. Locate the Vex Oracles preventing us from accessing the Oracle engine. Destroy them. Then we can get on with this bargain. The witness lies just beyond our reach.
Okay. Petra has the coordinates of the final egg. It's in the heart of the confluence, accessible only through the Oracle engine. Reactivating the engine would be trivial if not for the Vex. Petra is furious at the time spent on egg hunting when her Corsairs are dying to the Vex. War always comes with a cost, but every day seems to bring a new one. There's never time to rebuild. When this is done, if we're still standing, the Reef and its people come first for me. She hopes she'll have your support when that time finally comes. But for now, there are Vex Oracles that need to be taken down, so that the Oracle engine can start up again. Then, she says, we can get on with this bargain. New step? Defeat combatants and destroy Vex Oracles in the Spine of Kara's Harbingers included in Garden of Azelia. Okay. This is gonna take me a little bit. But we're gonna go here to the Dreaming City. And, oh boy. Yeah. This is gonna take a little bit of a while. So, while we're doing this... Oh, wait, hang on. Travel to the Spine of Kara to find the source of the... Oh. It looks like I actually might do this quest at the same time. In fact, why don't I... Let me just throw that on, throw this on. Let me throw on a special, swap the strand. Here we go. Oh. Yeah, if you could just give me a quick moment here. Let me just swap that for this and that. Would this be better? No, that would be better. Just by a little teeny tiny touch. Okay, good enough. So, strand for Lightfall. It's a thing.
Got a job needs doing.
No thanks. So the Spine of Kara's, if I go out this way... oh, hang on. Which direction was it? Oh, wait. Spine of Kara's. It's going to take me a little bit. So recently, I was at a convention. Specifically, Doki's Winterfest, not Winter Quest. That's something completely different. Could y'all, like, not do that right now? Right. Oh, uh-oh. Let's see, we got some other people who are doing this quest or doing something. But yeah, I was at Doki's Winter Quest recently. At the time of this recording, it ended... yesterday, because it was a New Year's Eve kind of convention. It was 3 days long, and normally conventions like this, they would end at like 2 o'clock, the Sunday of it ending, because everyone's got to get out of the hotel at that time. But this was a New Year's... oh, hang on. Prismatic telemetry. I'm getting more of that. This might actually be something of a separate thing. In fact, I really should have done this. I am so sorry for I must have the ADHD or something. Alright, Celestial Anomaly located. Oh, that's seasonal challenge. No, what I want is the actual quest I'm doing, please. Here we go. Defeat combatants and destroy Vex Oracles and the Spine of Karas. Alright, so I just gotta run around here and kill stuff. Alright. Seems pretty good. Is that a Vex Oracle? That is sus. That is very sus. Yeah, that's a lot of prismatic telemetry. Come on. There we go. So Doki's Winterfest, it was a 3-day convention that ended at midnight on New Year's Day. All the seams between realities are growing weaker. Yeah, I could do that challenge if I wanted to. Huh?
Queen Mara is gone. We do not know when she will return, nor the dangers she faces. We will stand vigil here until we have news.
Yeah, about that. Okay, I presented a gift to this kitty that... Huh. Oh. I'm taking damage from the... Okay. Neat. I probably am not going to keep that over this, though. But still. Neat. Man, my storytelling is just going all over the place. I am so sorry. Regardless, the convention itself was a lot of fun. It was the first convention that this particular Dokito-Con group has ran in the winter. Normally in July, they have a thing going on. But I looked at my calendar, I'm like, oh hey, it's the holiday week, and I basically have that off. I don't have anything better to do. Let's just go there. And that I did, and it was the best last-minute decision I've made in a long while. It's like the first con I've been to in about 3 years at this point. And getting there was fine. It's just a long drive down to Kalamazoo, which is where the convention took place. And every day was either a new panel I wanted to go to or hang out in the video game room and do stuff. But there was something that I did down there that I'm very glad I did. I taught people how to play Mahjong. Now, this particular kind of convention was a board game, anime, video game style convention. So every day I was there, I would set myself up, and eventually there'd be a group of people that would come in and be like, yo, are you teaching Mahjong? I'm like, yes, I am, and I'll teach you the basics. And for those of you who don't know what Mahjong is, it's rummy with ADHD and a calculus degree. So 2 out of 3 basically me. Not the calculus degree part, I might be ADHD. Okay. Oh dear. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff here. Uh-oh. Oh, this is definitely a strand. Ooh. Yeah, this exotic is very much a strand one. So being at that convention was a lot of fun. I met plenty of new people, taught Mahjong to people. I got to see amazing concerts from the Harp Twins, who were accompanied by the Wolfgang Twins. They're both Scandinavian twins that play music that's Viking related. The Harp Twins play the harps, obviously, and they absolutely rocked it every day that they played. They had 2 concerts at like 5 o'clock, and then the third concert at 2, but that's not the important part. Another important part for that part of the story is that they actually did Saria Song one day, and it was the best cover of that song I have ever heard. And what was really hilarious is that they were about to play the song, the Harp Twins. It was just those 2 girls on stage, and they were whispering to each other on stage, and they're like, the audience is like, wait, what's going on? And then one of the girls goes up to the microphone and says, so the Wolfgang Twins, they were banging away, just noodling away on the drums while we were rehearsing, and it sounded really cool, but it wasn't really part of our rehearsal, so we may not want to do that. And then the audience just starts going, do it, do it, do it, and we basically caused that, what in the world? That must be this ability I've got on this primary exotic. Good to know. Yeah, that harp cover of Saria Song with Viking drum accompaniment is the best cover of that song I've ever heard. Bar none. And there was also a vendor's booth where I got to meet other content creators off the top of my head. Party Demoness, who's on Twitch, and Lexi Lemonhead, who is also on Twitch, but I believe also on YouTube. If you happen to hear them and you like their stuff, hey, give them a shout and let them know that Master Wabbit sent them. But yeah, it was overall just an amazing convention. I do have my small gripes about it. There was a scheduling conflicts and things dropped from the schedule at last minute, which was kind of unfortunate, but it wasn't communicated until literally the last minute. There was stuff that was, oh, this ain't good. Okay, yep. There was something that was on the online schedule, but there was never on the printed schedule outside the doors. So people didn't realize there was actually another concert that was going to happen. The Wolfpack concert, which if you don't know who the Wolfpack are, they are a nerdcore rap group. And when I showed up to that concert, I was like, oh, this is going to be interesting. It's not in the main hall, but it's a concert. And at the time, I thought it was going to be the Wolfgang twins that were there, who are known for Viking metal. And when I learned that it was a nerdcore rap group, I'm like, oh, okay. What's this? Oh, is this one of the other quests that I have that I've completely ignored? I think this might actually be another quest that I've completely ignored. This is one of the other quests I've completely ignored for literally years. Alright. At least this will get me more, prismatic telemetry. Alright, I'll take that, I guess. Yep, the Corsair badge. So yeah, fun fact, I've had that since, I think, Shadowkeep. So for literal years, I've ignored it. Alright, Harbinger Seclude. So somewhere out here, there's also an anomaly I could do for the Catalyst, but no thanks. I'm cool without it. Whoa, what? I don't... Hold on a minute. When were there ever taken out here? Oh, that's a big ogre. Oh, oh no. Hang on. This might actually be the Catalyst-related thing. I probably shouldn't be recording all this. But yeah, there were also 2 raves that I attended at. Ow, ow, ow. Is that... That might just be the backdrop. Okay. Huh. Weird. I don't remember ever being able to come down here and just explore the mist. But nonetheless, whatever the Catalyst quest is, I will promptly ignore it. It's neat that it's out here somewhere, but I just don't have the time for it. Lodo cannot be fully equipped. Oh, that's Crucible stuff. I want this one. There we go. I think that's everything there. Let me just make sure. Void targeting, grenade siphon. All right, good to go. All right. Except that's probably not the shot. Well, no, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Fine. So yeah, the rave parties that I was at for this convention, it was Saturday and Sunday. And Saturday, it was like going from 10 until midnight. I'm like, oh yeah, it's gonna be good. After 50 minutes, I'm like, I'm gonna head out. I'm tired. And Sunday night was the night that... I'm trying to remember where also, like, there's a way to get from here to the other areas super quick through the confluence. And the last night was the actual rave to the new year. And I stayed for all of that. I had to, like, dip out a little bit to get some water and all that. But they had several DJs there. One was DJ MCAT. The other one was Rocky. Ah, that's where I need to go. Okay. And both those sets were pretty good. And getting into the final moments of 2023, they got the countdown going on, and they had set up a balloon release of some sort, so that when the new year came, they would pull a string and all these balloons would go out. And the new year came in, we rang it in through a countdown of starting from 10, going all to midnight. They pulled the string, and like the entire mechanism they had just fell to the ground. None of the balloons were released at all. It was kind of funny. But yeah, at that time, it was like, hey, thanks for coming to KetoCon Winterfest. Y'all can just go home now. But yeah, I stayed at that hotel that night because, it's from here to Kalamazoo. It's a long drive. It's, I shouldn't go telling people like, oh, how many hours it was, but let's say it's more than one. Certainly more than one. Oh boy. Alright, so from here, oh wait, hang on, did I actually pass? Might have, actually. Area I want to go to is... There is an area over here that will allow me to get to those other areas relatively easily. I just need to remember where it is. I saw it, and now I can't seem to re-see where it is. Alright, hold up. There's this. Let's get turned. So with Ascendance on, I should be able to find... Here we go. So yeah, these platforms will show up, and this will allow you quicker access to other areas. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, if I go the other direction, like, you know, a smart person would. Oh, right, it's over here. At least I think it's that over there. I'm going for 20 minutes talking about Dokidokon Winterfest. Maybe I should just pause here and then take care of... Oof. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right. We got Ascendance. Yeah, so this is going to be a bit of a longer episode. I mean, it is week number 6 out of quote-unquote 7. The last egg is not going to be found for a while, which means we're not going to find it until June 4th? No, the week before June 4th. Maybe 2, so... So yeah, this is the Confluence. This is a way to go from one area to the next super quickly. But yeah, I will say that Winterfest was such a wonderful time that I'm planning on attending the next convention that they have in July. I'm not promising that I'll be there because, you know, I'm an adult. I got to make sure, is my schedule clear for this? But I absolutely want to. So if you've never seen this place, this was introduced in Forsaken. What? Okay, it has been so long I've completely forgotten that half this stuff even existed around here. Yeah, with Ascendance, platforms like that will appear. If you get close to them, but they only appear if you have... Huh. Maybe I shouldn't be so distracted. Probably shouldn't be so distracted. Alright, I need to go this way. Here we go. So one of the areas, Harbinger's Seclude. This should get me to Harbinger's Seclude. Yeah, this was in Forsaken, and it was awesome, like, coming here, like, whoa, what is this place? And when you get here, this is just how you quickly zip around from one area to another area of the map. Where is it over? Here it is. And now we're over here. So I need to go about killing a bunch of stuff here in Harbinger's Seclude, and I will do the same in Garden of Vasilia. I am going to pause the recording here and take care of that because this is going to be a bit, and quite frankly, there's only so much I can talk about Doki's Winterfest, which is absolutely amazing. You should totally attend one of those in the future. One moment. Okay, I'm here at the Garden of Vasilia. Ooh boy. And I'm working my way up, just getting as many of these telemetry things as I possibly can. I'm currently sitting at, I think, 70-something%. Let me just check. Well, if the game would let me read, that'd mean 78%. Alright, this isn't going to take more than a couple of minutes. So the next convention I'm attending, by the way, for those of you watching the video, is going to be ISOCON, which is also taking place in Michigan, but instead of Kalamazoo, it's going to take place in Novi. It's, oh boy, it's going to be a drive to get there, but nevertheless, that's also another anime convention. It is not going to be over the new year. And it's certainly to be a lot of fun, considering I know that one of the guests who's going to be there is none other than John St. John himself. Now, if you don't know who that is, maybe you're familiar with the voice of Duke Nukem? Yeah, that's him. He's also done things in Dota. He's done a lot of other video games. Very prolific voice actor. That's part of the reason why I want to go. The other reason being that it's another anime convention. I mean, what can I say? I have missed going to conventions, and I kind of want to start getting back into the swing of things. Although going to conventions is really expensive. Even if it's the ones I just drive to, or at least can drive to. There is a limit to how far I will drive. Getting a plane ticket to something like, say, MagFest is difficult and expensive. Staying in MagFest would be very difficult because not only is the National Harbor incredibly expensive, it was impossible to even find a hotel there. So, MagFest is on my bucket list, but who knows if I will ever be able to attend that. Alright, I'm sitting at 90-something? Game, come on, please, let me read. Let me read. 98%? Oh, you have got to be kidding me. I may have to, like, leave and come back. And I can't even bring out my, of all the rotten dumb luck. This is only going to take, like, 20 to 30 seconds to step outside this area, load to the next, and then see what the next cutscene is. So, yeah, looking forward to ISOCON. Then after ISOCON, there's not really a whole lot of conventioning going on, because, man, as much as I want to attend a convention every single month, I can't afford that. Not to mention the sheer amount of time it takes to, go to every panel and stuff like that, and it's, are we good? Garden of Azalea. We should have some respawns, hopefully. Ah, yes, we have some respawns. There we go. That'll do it. Alright, now, complete blind... Oh, you have got to be kidding me! You know what? I'm gonna say this. This is gonna take me so long, I'm gonna split this video into 2 parts. So, I'll be finishing off blind well progress, and when I do that, I will see you at the top of the next episode. So, oh goodness. Until next time, everybody, take care!